Oh! Barry, I will kill you. Alright. Got some caffeine. Let's keep going. This is episode 4 of Alan Wake. Not my episode 4, the game's episode 4, which I'm sure is very confusing for everybody. It's a very pretty view. All honesty. Oh, you're literally waiting right there.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
Like me.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery
Dude, what is up with your
process here at
arm?
Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Emerson, Wake, DeSole, or Desalee, Lane. Sorry, hold on. Twitch notification. Anderson's. Can I go in here? Damn. One dude bashed the lady's head in with a hammer, right? Or is that after? Is that while I'm here?
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
I mean, you're spot
go
on
this
so
way,
far,
Alan.
Doc.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane...
Okay, I'm sorry, Dr. Hartman, but Thermos.
Logically.
But Doc, Thermos. Place is gorgeous. So pretty. Why do I feel like someone's gonna get impaled on that?
Oh, look at that. I've been impaled.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way, follow me.
Yeah, so I think the Anderson guy
Alan, what I'm telling you is
hitting
good
the...
news.
Is that another
Right
Thermos?
now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more
Two
and more
thermoses
difficult
in
to
one frame.
resurface.
Okay, Thermos? I know there's
Come
one up
along.
there.
Let's go inside.
And there's one around here, isn't there? Ah, you.
Come on, spooka. Come on, scary bat. Yeah, bad scary.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Yeah, wonderful.
The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Scary.
Why is that dude's voice, like, right in my ear? Hey, look, a QR code. This is what the QR code shows. Constipation, that looks painful. Okay. Yeah, while y'all are having your episodes, I'm picking up my 30th Thermos. Where's the other one, though? Oh my gosh, there's one over here? This is my happy place. A Thermos. Oh my gosh, it's those two.
Romantism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC.
Okay, I'm pausing it for just a second. Isn't that the band? They did like a performance for Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, right? For 2023. I'm assuming Odin is the guy with the eye patch and Thor is the guy with the hammer. That makes sense.
And all that, there's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
So,
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're
Called it.
alright, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
your ass crack? Wait, was that a manuscript page?
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Isn't that Hartman's name? Emil? Emil Hartman? Hold on, there's a poster. Yes! The engaging new book by Emil Hartman. Huh.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Okay. Wait. Okay, no, that's Emerson. He's got an Xbox in there. Oh, I can come in here. Night Springs is the, it says it's by Remedy. Is that another game, or is that the game we're playing right now? Because I think Night Springs was also that, like, Twilight Zone clip that would play on the TVs.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing.
Be cool, okay?
Yeah, be cool.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Oh, that's the scene. That's the part.
Not so weak now, are we?
He just hit the nurse.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony.
Another manuscript page.
I'm taking it.
I'm not gonna have to fight them, am I? So I mentioned this before, but they called me Tom in the diner. Wait. When I first see those two old men, they're in the diner at the very beginning of the game. They asked me to play Lime and the Coconut on the jukebox. And they referred to me as Tom. But like in that same moment, there was a sheriff, or a deputy or whatever, sitting at the counter that was talking about the Anderson brothers. So did he not know that's who they were? Because he was saying like the
Sinclair
Anderson
looked
brothers
bad.
have run
That
loose.
wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair.
Seize your destiny.
Fucking crazy, dude.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Is that sort of his
Maybe you could come out.
wait, I need to get the thermos.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Damn. Well, this art looks really cool. Okay, let's go in order. Barry in the
Hartman
lodge.
kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Okay. Mott fails. Was Mott working for Hartman?
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
So if Emil was his assistant, could it be that he's like claiming that Alan is insane so that he can steal his book? That's why they keep urging him to write? So he can take credit for his book?
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me.
Damn.
Because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say.
Sorry. That is what we heard Alice say on the phone. She had called us at one point. And those were the exact, it was broken up, so some of it was missing, but those were the same words that she said. Like, I look in your eyes and it's not you, or whatever she just said. That it was those words that she said over the phone.
No, no. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone
That too.
here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get
Pieces
him
of
here,
that
I'll
was
absolutely do
said
my
by her
very
over the
best.
phone too.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Yep. Okay, is there something additional?
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing...
Rudolph? No. Was Rudolph the trailer park owner? Or is that Randolph?
something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark.
Oh, he's the guy painting.
Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
Okay.
Not buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. Howard your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
What is that guy's problem? Okay, I can't listen anymore. I still don't get what's going on with Agent Nightingale. Oh, there's Mott.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Interesting.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me?
Oh, that's Barry.
Your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in?
Barry? Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
Oh, yeah,
We
Barry.
need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Gun.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
You're not aiming at his face, but okay.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
That's what he was trying to say. Let's just go.
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Sanity. Great. Okay.
The dark
Ugh.
presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Oh, jeez. Really?
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Okay, so I need to go upstairs. Oops. Okay. What the hell? Isn't this the way I came from? Do I have to use it? I mean, I don't want to use the flare if I don't have to, but I guess I do. Alright, hold on. Hartman watches Wake fall.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Okay, but when he got scooped out of the water, he saw Tom the Poet and like the diver gear. Oh, and they said Thomas Zane was a avid diver. That makes sense.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
So is he just like taking credit for the stuff that these guys are doing? We saw that one already. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? Okie dokie. I'll just wait in here. Is that it? Okay. This music's nice. Are you serious? Whoa. Yeah, that would hurt.
Ow, ow! I'm here!
Barry, you son of a bitch.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Perfect.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Yay.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al.
Ooh, thermos. Hold on, wait, thermos. Thank you. Oh, I did not realize. Let me just have those, please. Thank you. I think it's the poopy flashlight. I do not want to do this. Right, they say always stick to the right.
I can hear those evil guys moving around.
Great. I hear it. I hear it. Ugh.
Be careful. I can see them moving around. They're coming for you.
Yeah, no shit. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. That scared me.
The channel, we turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad.
That was creepy.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and cool.
The orderly? Yeah. I see backing up. Come on, come on. Excuse me. Important coffee stuff. Oh, crime and Nidley. Okay. We chill out? Sure. Well, we get a second. It was
I
this one.
stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
I mean, cool, but also a dragon?
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
That's interesting. So Mott's like really jealous of him. For some reason. Jeez, oh Pete, dude, really? Okay. Scary. Thank you. This close quarter stuff is tricky without any flares. I'm shifting. Okay. Thank you. Let me in. Hey. Uh-oh.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down. Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
Huh. There's a goodie box over there. Okay. Seeing if there was a thermos back there. Ooh, shit. Scary. Ooh, yeller. Open. Sure. There are me. There's a lot of goodies here. You know what that means? Okay, I'll stick with the shotgun because I've got 9. Creepy sounds. Okay, manuscript page.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
So he treated Tom. This is getting interesting. What if Dr. Hartman's like drugging people to make them crazy so that he can take credit for the work that they're doing?
Al! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well,
Okay. Okay.
Hurry
Thanks
up,
for
Barry.
just dropping me in the middle of fucking... Whoa! You're not allowed to climb! He's charging. I'm dead. Barry, I will kill you. Okay. See, whenever it spawns me in, it just throws my camera out into the ether.
Hurry up, Barry!
Please don't climb up on the side. I think they're on the side. Yep. Shit. Whoa, this is not good. This is not good. Oh. Oh my god, Barry, I hate you.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
Why?
You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Why are we going to the Anderson farm? There's no credible reason. Well, he did have a page of the manuscript, I guess.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!